All right, guys, we're going to hop right into it. So this is Home Communities Renewal. This is basically DHCR, Department of Homes and Community Renewal. And this was released a few days ago on May 13, 2026. Governor Hochul announces Long Island winners of Downtown Revitalization Initiative and New York Forward program. The Village of Valley Stream to receive $10 million from Downtown Revitalization Initiative. The Village of Patchogue to receive $4.5 million from NY Forward. Localities must be certified under Governor Hochul's pro-housing communities to program to receive DRI or New York Forward funding. Governor Kathy Hochul today announced that Valley Stream will receive $10 million in funding as the Long Island winner of the 9th round of the DRI, Downtown Revitalization Initiative, and the Village of Patchogue will receive $4.5 million. As the Long Island winner of the 4th round of NY Forward for Round 9 of the DRI and Round 4 of the NY Forward program, each of the state's 10 economic development regions is being rewarded $10 million from each program for a state commitment of $200 million in funding and investments to help communities boost their economies by transforming downtowns into vibrant neighborhoods. To date, total investments of the DRI and NY Forward have reached $1.4 billion. Downtowns and main streets are powerhouses for localities, and any investments towards them shape businesses and recreational scenes for residents and visitors. That's why the DRI and NY Forward programs are so impactful. These transformational projects in Valley Stream and Patchogue are a commitment to LI's future, where we will secure walkable downtowns, affordable housing, support for the arts, and so much more. I'll always keep fighting for Long Island, Governor Hochul said. To receive funding for either DRI or NY Forward programs, localities must be certified under Hochul's Pro-Housing Communities program, which recognizes and rewards municipalities for actively working to unlock their housing potential and encourages others to follow suit. After becoming certified, localities have exclusive access to up to $750 million in discretionary state funding, including DRI and NY Forward. Since the launch of the Pro-Housing Communities program, funds awarded to pro-housing communities throughout the state have supported up to 20,000 more homes. To date, more than 410 communities across New York have been certified, including Valley Stream and Patchogue. Many of the projects funded through the DRI and NY Forward support Governor Hochul's affordability agenda. The DRI has invested in the creation of more than 5,000 units of housing, more than 2,000 of which is 40%, are affordable or workforce housing. The program's committed $9 million to 12 projects that provided affordable or free childcare and childcare work training. The DRI and NY Forward have also invested in public parks, public art, murals, sculptures, arts, music, cultural venues that provide free outdoor recreation and entertainment opportunities. $10 million Downtown Revitalization Initiative Award for Valley Stream. Valley Stream's international downtown stands as a bold vision for the future of Long Island, where diversity, connectivity, and opportunity converge in a vibrant, transit-oriented community. As one of the region's most diverse municipalities, Valley Stream is redefining what a modern downtown can be. Walkable, compact, and welcoming to residents and visitors of all backgrounds, ages, and stages of life. Strategically located near JFK, Belmont Park, and major transit connections, including the LIRR, Valley Stream serves as a true gateway to Long Island's South Shore. Its bustling Rockaway Avenue corridor and thriving mixed-use center around the train station anchor a downtown rich with local businesses, global cuisine, and essential services, which are all supported by ongoing investments in housing, infrastructure, and public space. Now with the DRI, Valley Stream will be able to advance transformative projects that will shape its next chapter. Surrounded by an interconnected network of parks, trails, and driven by deep commitment to inclusivity and community engagement, Valley Stream is emerging as a dynamic hub of culture, commerce, and quality of life, which is poised to lead the way in Long Island's continued growth and revitalization. Founded in 1812 along the shores of the Great South Bay, that Patchogue has evolved from a historic maritime hub into Long Island's most dynamic and walkable downtown communities, once known as Milltown. For its thriving shipbuilding and industrial past, Patchogue's modern renaissance has been redefined as strategic and reinvestment, beginning with the transformation of Patchogue's theater for the performing arts into a cultural anchor that now draws more than 100,000 visitors each year. Building on this momentum, decades of public and private investments have introduced new housing, art spaces, and small businesses, creating a lively Main Street and a growing reputation as a regional destination for culture, dining, and events. Today, Patchogue stands as a model for smart growth, where a compact downtown supports a diverse mix of housing, jobs, and recreation within a connected, accessible environment. With this investment from NY Forward, Patchogue will be able to extend its revitalization beyond Main Street, strengthening connections to the waterfront, enhancing public spaces, ensuring its future as a bustling, resilient, and welcoming community for generations to come. Valley Stream joins Hempstead, Kings Park, Huntington Station, Amityville, Baldwin, Central Islip, Hicksville, and Westbury as winners of the DRI for all Long Island, while Patchogue joins Farmingdale, Mineola, Bellport, Long Beach, and Lindenhurst as NY Forward winners for Long Island. Across Long Island, we've seen how the Downtown Revitalization Initiative and NY Forward programs help communities build momentum and spark new possibilities. With this investment, Valley Stream and Patchogue begin shaping a vision that reflects the community's desired goals for downtown and future growth. Thank you to Governor Hochul for her continued support of these great programs, and congratulations to both communities, and we look forward to working together in this next phase, says New York Secretary of State Walter T. Mosley. Through the Downtown Revitalization Initiative and NY Forward, we are partnering with communities like Valley Stream and Patchogue to turn local priorities into lasting progress. These investments will support locally driven visions that strengthen small businesses, expanding housing opportunities, enhance public spaces, ensuring Long Island remains a dynamic place to live, work, and visit, says Empire State Development President, CEO, and Commissioner Hope Knight. Through the Downtown Revitalization Initiative and New York Forward, we are helping communities across Long Island turn bold visions into real, lasting progress. Valley Stream and Patchogue, together, $14.5 million in investments will unlock opportunities to create housing, small businesses, strengthen vibrant transit-connected downtowns that reflect diversity and energy of these communities. By linking these resources to our Pro-Housing Communities program, we are ensuring that growth goes hand in hand with expanding housing supply and affordability. Together, these efforts are building stronger, more resilient communities where people can live, work, thrive for generations to come, says New York State Homes and Community Renewal Commissioner Ruth Ann Wisnauskas. New York State is transforming downtowns into vibrant, environmentally friendly hubs that strengthen local economies and improve quality of life for residents. By integrating modern features and infrastructure into these updated spaces across Long Island, we are advancing a more sustainable, resilient, and healthy future for communities across the region, says New York State Energy Research and Development Authority President and CEO, Doreen M. Harris. Long Island's economic future is rooted in strong, connected downtowns, and Valley Stream and Patchogue are communities ready for seizing that opportunity. This investment reflects Hochul's commitment to growing every corner of the state, and it would generate a real, lasting impact on Long Island families, businesses in the region. Empire State Development Board Chair Kevin Law. These awards reflect the strength of Long Island's communities and thoughtfulness of their vision for the future. Valley Stream and Patchogue each bring a compelling, community-grounded plan for growth, one centered on diversity and transit access, the other on culture and waterfront connection. The Long Island Regional Economic Development Council is proud to support projects that create opportunity, strengthen small businesses, and improve quality of life. Long Island Regional Economic Development Council conducted A thorough and competitive review process of proposals submitted by communities throughout the region and considered all criteria before recommending these communities as nominees, says Long Island Regional Economic Development Council co-chairs Linda Arman and Dr. Kimberly R. Klein. State Senator Dean Murray said, Patchogue Village has become a model of revitalization not only on Long Island but across New York State. And this $4.5 million New York Forward grant is a tremendous investment in its future. The Storefront to Shorefront project will strengthen the connection between Patchogue's thriving community and its beautiful waterfront, creating new opportunities for residents, visitors, and local businesses alike. Patchogue's transformation has been remarkable, and this exciting step will continue the village's growth and success for years to come. Assemblymaker Mikhail Solagis said, this $10 million investment in Valley Stream is exactly for what DRI was originally established. Valley Stream is a gateway to Long Island, a diverse community filled with families and small businesses who will benefit from this initiative. Through this funding, we will make a more walkable, connected community while supporting local economic growth and ensuring our beloved village receives the updated infrastructure that it deserves. This funding will go a long way to keeping Valley Stream a neighborhood that residents can be proud of for generations to come. Thank you, Governor Hochul, for this timely and well-considered investment. Assembly Member Judy Griffin says, I am truly grateful that the Village of Valley Stream will be awarded $10 million as the well-deserved winner of the Long Island DRI, and I applaud the dedicated and determined efforts by all involved in achieving this milestone. Congratulations, Mayor Fair, residents, and business owners. This will be a game changer for this over 100-year-old village, and I am proud to have played a role in beginning it to fruition. I am excited to see that many ways this vibrant community and downtown village hub will be enhanced. Already a well-planned and attractive residential, business, and recreational and community, Valley Stream will become further become a dynamic destination for shoppers, diners, and patrons, offering new employment and residential opportunities. Thank you, Governor Hochul, for shining a light on the welcoming village of Valley Stream. Village of Patchogue Mayor Paul Pontieri said, success is built on partnerships, and Governor Hochul has been a dedicated partner to the Village of Patchogue since she first walked our streets years ago. With this Storefront to Shorefront grant, we are finally bridging the gap between our vibrant downtown and beautiful waterfront. This funding allows us to expand recreation, improve walkability, and ensure that as our village grows, our residents' quality of life remains a top priority. Thank you, Governor Hochul, for being the dedicated advocate for our community deserves. Village of Valley Stream trustee Kevin Wazak says, on behalf of the Village of Valley Stream, I want to thank Governor Hochul for this transformational investment in our downtown and our future. This $10 million DRI award will help us create a more vibrant, connected, and welcoming community for residents, businesses, commuters, and future generations. Long Island Association Acting President and CEO Stacey Sykes says, our downtowns and its small businesses are a lifeblood of Long Island's economy, and the Long Island Association thanks Governor Hochul for her commitment to ensuring the vibrancy of our local communities and the success of the businesses that drive them. We appreciate the collaboration of officials at all levels of government to support these critical investments in Valley Stream and Patchogue. Vision Long Island Executive Director Eric Alexander said, special thanks to Governor Hochul for continuing the NYSDRI and NY Forward programs to bring resources to Long Island's downtowns. Valley Stream has been working on revitalization of Rockaway Avenue and supported transit-oriented development housing for many years, and has tremendous opportunity to expand its diverse business base, arts, pedestrian safety, and housing. This grant funding can help realize goals from residents and business owners for their business district we have heard since recent years. Nassau County Legislator Cynthia Nunez said, Governor Hochul continues to deliver real investments for Long Island communities, and I'm pleased to see the Village of Valley Stream receive this transformative $10 million Downtown Revitalization Initiative Award to help create safer, vibrant, walkable downtown for residents, commuters, and local businesses. Valley Stream and Patchogue will now begin the process of developing a strategic investment plan to revitalize their downtowns. A local planning committee is made up of municipal residents, community leaders, and other stakeholders that will lead the effort, supported by a team of private sector experts and state planners. The strategic investment plan will guide the investment of DRI and NY Forward grant funds in revitalization projects that are poised for implementation. It will advance the community's vision for their downtown, and that can leverage and expand upon the state's investment. About the DRI. The DRI was created in 2016 to accelerate and expand the revitalization of downtowns and neighborhoods in all 10 regions of the state, New York State, to serve as centers of activity and catalysts for investment. Led by the Department of State with assistance from the Empire State Development, Homes and Community Renewal, and NYSERDA, the DRI represents an unprecedented and innovative plan, then act strategy that couples strategic planning with immediate implementation and results in compact, walkable downtowns that are a key ingredient to helping New York State rebuild its economy from the effects of COVID-19 pandemic, as well as to achieve the state's bold climate goals by promoting the use of public transit and reducing dependence on private vehicles. Through 9 rounds, the DRI will have awarded a total of $1 billion to 99 communities across the region of the state. Governor has proposed another $100 million for the program in her 2026-2027 executive budget. About the New York Forward program, first announced in 2022, Governor Hochul created the NY Forward program to build on the momentum created by the DRI. The program works in concert with the DRI to accelerate and expand the revitalization of smaller, rural downtowns throughout the state so that all communities can benefit from the state's revitalization efforts, regardless of size, character, needs, and challenges. NY Forward communities are supported by a professional planning consultant and a team of state agency experts led by the DOS, the Department of State, that includes a slate of transformative, complementary, and readily implementable projects as part of the strategic investment plan. NY Forward projects are approximately scaled to the size of each community. Projects may include building, renovation, development, redevelopment, new construction, or the creation of new or improved public spaces and other projects that enhance specific cultural and historical qualities that define and distinguish the small town charm that these municipalities are defined by. Through 4 rounds, NY Forward program will have awarded a total of $340 million across 77 communities. The governor has proposed another $100 million for the program in her 2026-2027 executive budget.